Okay, so we're in the green Assessments tab. I'm just going to click Set Assessment at the top, that top button. And then choose Pre-built Assessments, because we've already got this assessment built. It's sitting in the content library. So you click that one, and then click on Who, and then click on All Classes. There's a wee blue button. Yep. And then search down the bottom. If you type in SCI, SCI, it'll bring up, we'll get rid of all those 2018 classes. I think if it doesn't matter. So I'm scrolling past all the 2018 ones until I start seeing the year 9 classes. The first one is 9 CI, yep, and then I'm ticking all of those. There's quite a few. Okay, 13. Tasks will be assigned to 13 classes. Alright, then I scroll down to what? It takes me into the content library. The assessment is sitting in your private workspace, year 9, and it's the second one down. I just made the other one, I'm going to delete that in a second. So year 9 states of matter assessment, and then click confirm selection. And then you can rename it if you want to. So year 9 states of matter quiz or something like that. You can add instructions for your students if you want to. When it's best to give teachers at least a week to go in and do this assessment with their class. So you can click on the end date and date it. So you might give them until the 6th of March or something like that. You can date it if you want. So if you want this to open and be available from the 27th of Feb, you can set that up. So that gives them 8 days to go and do that. Assessment conditions, 60 minutes, that's what we must have assigned. You can change that to 50 there if you want to, if you needed to. And then put the 2 security features on the assessment. So tick those 2 security boxes and that will give you an access code. Every teacher will be able to see the access code when they go into the assessments area. They'll be able to see the assessment sitting there waiting for them. So they just need to give that code to their class so that the class can start the test. Text to speech will be available for those that need it with special assessment conditions. Results will be all automatically marked. You may choose to withhold the results if you want to, especially with you giving every student the exact same set of questions. If you don't withhold the results, it means that a student after the assessment can actually look at their answers and see what ones they got wrong. So probably in this case I would withhold the student results until you choose to release them. And then once every class has done it, you can basically release all the results to all the students. Targeted remediation, I would click manually there. There's no need, and these questions aren't actually linked back to a lesson. You can set that up, but that's an extra kind of set of instructions we'd have to go through. Usually when you do a quick test, the questions are linked directly to lessons for targeted remediation. For these pre-built assessments, because they're done at the end of the topic, often there's no remediation that would be set for them. If you wanted to though in the future, you can tag certain lessons, and if a student does poorly in a sequence of questions, they would get sent a particular lesson that you want them to go back and do. But for now we haven't set that up. So yeah, targeted remediation, just click manually. And optional settings, I would remove the email to the students at this stage. All they need to do when the assessment, or the teacher's ready to do the assessment, is to log into EP, go into science, and then they'll see the assessment sitting there waiting for them, and they'll just need to plug in the access code. So the last thing you do is just click set assessment there. Alright, any questions before I stop the recording? Okay, so you'll just discard that one for now. Alright, thank you.